shore. I can almost see her in the distance. Her sails are high, oh, what a sight to see. I am waiting now with great anticipation for this new ship is coming after me. What a glorious day, oh what a morning for this new ship to sail the open sea. She'll be coming in the harbor with no lighthouse, for her life will be the captain of the sea. Oh, I can almost see her in the distance. Her sails That's good. How are you folks this morning? Isn't that just great to be alive? I turn off my news. I turn off my Facebook feed. I just look outside and I see the sun shining and I'm grateful. I'm grateful for a day that God has given me to just keep on keeping on. I'm grateful for my family. I'm grateful for my friends. I'm grateful that He saw fit to send Jesus to die for me. How about that? Doesn't matter what else is going on around you. Just remember the fact that somebody loves you so much that He would send His Son to die for you. Let that ring in your heart today. How many of you are seeing Third Row Boys for the first time? All of you. This is good. Please don't let this be the last. We started about 11 years ago on the third row of the church choir. That's where we get our name. 3 guys sat there on the third row of the choir, acting up, not paying a bit of attention to the worship pastor at the time, and no, I'm just kidding. But a lot of things go on in the third row of the choir.
You can say that because none of us were
those guys, so yeah. But it's a heritage that has passed on down the years, and we are absolutely thrilled to take this ministry outside the walls of that church and into the streets of the world, and we couldn't be happier to have this opportunity. So thank you all for allowing us, Pastor. Thank you for just bringing us in here to guys' homecoming service. And we won't sing too long, and I know we won't preach too long because we've got to get to the food, right? Because that's how Baptists do. I'm Baptist, I can say that. It's all right. Let me introduce the guys to you. Standing over here, GQ of our group. This is a nice tie and a little hanky set going. That's really nice.
Says the guy with the pink hanky.
Did your wife pick that out for you?
Maybe.
He just celebrated his 28th wedding anniversary yesterday with his beautiful wife. Give him a round of applause for that. We should be giving your wife a round of applause.
Yes, give Vanessa a round of applause. She's not here, but
that's right. This guy came to us about 5 years ago, and he and his wife are absolutely gifted musicians and songwriters. They have written many of our songs, and the songs that we've taken to radio, we have them to thank. And he's just an awesome guy at the same time, but he comes to us all the way down from Monrovia, Indiana. Mr. Sean Barber, make him welcome this morning. Standing over here, our resident big guy.
Resident muscle
of the group, that's right. If you have followed us over the years or seen our music and things on social media, you'll recognize him as hopefully a new face. He is actually just in his, 4 months now, I think, 4th month with our group. And boy, I tell you, from the day one he came to us, we just took off, and we have absolutely had a blast. He is an amazing singer. He is strong as an ox, so he lifts all of our equipment really well. And he's just a nice guy. Actually, he's crazy and insane, but if you get to know him long enough, you get to know that. But all the way from Muncie, Indiana, Mr. John Hopkins, make him welcome. My name is Brandon Teague, and I come from a little burg on the north side of Indy called Carmel, and that's all of the Third Row Boys. So thank you so much for having us with you. I'm going to turn John loose on the song you guys might recognize. Bill Gaither wrote this years ago called Something Beautiful. You know it? Sing along with us. Something beautiful. Something good. All Something new. Come on. Something beautiful. Something good. Something good. All my confusion. All my confusion. He understood. He understood. All I had to offer him was brokenness and strife. But he made something beautiful, beautiful of my life. He made something beautiful of my That's good singing, man. Oh, this is a song about God's glorious, most majestic grace. Grace enough to see past anything you or I could ever do wrong. Amen. Listen. I sing of the mercies I do not deserve, but they have been granted to me. I sing of the victories that I did not win, yet I live victoriously. To the King's table I come, but only through what Christ has done. Oh, the glorious grace of the Father, oh, the mystery of the divine, oh, His wonderful, powerful greatness, glorious grace that shines, grace for hearts like mine. Ain't it good? The anthems of justice that once were my songs are silent and echo no more. Oh, but I hear a melody, it sings over me, redeemed, forgiveness is yours. Now I live to praise my Father's glorious grace. Oh, the glorious grace of the Father. Oh, the mystery of the divine. Oh, His wonderful, powerful greatness. Glorious grace that shines. Grace for hearts like mine. Grace for hearts like mine. Glorious divine. Oh, the glorious grace of the Father. Oh, the mystery of the divine. Oh, His wonderful, powerful greatness. Glorious grace that shines. Sends grace for hearts like mine. Oh, the glorious grace of the Father. Oh, the mystery of the divine. Oh, His wonderful, powerful greatness. Glorious grace that shines. Grace for hearts like mine. And it's grace for hearts like mine. Like
That grace of God that washes away our sins. And I was raised in a pastor's home, and any of you know what that means? That means I'm perfect. And,
Bless him, Lord. Bless him.
but I needed God's grace in my life, even though I was raised in a pastor's home, and even though I knew right from wrong, I still did my own thing, and came to know Christ at the age of 19, and how He spilled out His grace for me. And His grace is only here because he came to earth and he died, but he completed it and he rose again. And I'm thankful that I can experience God's grace because this old song, all of you are going to know it, because of the lyrics of this old song, because he lives, I can face it. God sent his son. They called him Jesus. He came to love. He lived for
because of the cross. And that 3 days later, he rose from that grave. We can stand here today and say, because he lives, I know I've got a promise that I can face tomorrow. Why? Because we don't serve a dead God, we serve an alive God that's there with us. He's not in the tomb any longer. Praise God. Can we give the Lord a praise offering? We're going to try something a little different, and hopefully you like it. This is our version of this song. Aren't you thankful that we have a freedom in the house of the Lord this morning? But you know, if it were not for certain folk that may not be with us here today, we wouldn't have some of those same freedoms. Third River Boys loves our country. The pastor mentioned it before. We're praying for our leadership, from our school, our guidance counselors, on up to our president, who all need our prayers. But because of this great country that we stand and sing in today, we can come together on a beautiful Sunday morning and worship the Lord. It's because of certain folks that have paved the way for us. So at this time, we just want to say we're going to sing this song just for them. And if you're here, you just get to join in, but this is for them, all right? So if we have any Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, National Guard, any fire, safety, rescue, would you stand? We want to say thank you to you. Or if you've got someone in your family that has served, that almost is all of us, would you stand? We want to give you honor and say thank you. God bless you for your service. Thank you. 'cause that flag still stands for freedom, and they can't take that away. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died and gave that right to me. And I'll proudly stand up next to you and remember still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt
Isn't His grace good, folks? I don't want to. I'm going to stand over here. I'll get to preaching if I stand behind that. It is so wonderful, not only to be able to sing about God's grace, but to understand what it feels like. If you look back on my life, I've messed a whole lot of stuff up, folks. But I'm thankful that I've got a Creator and a Father, someone who loves me beyond anything I've ever done, and sees not only where I am, but where I could be, and what I could be, and who I could be. Believes in me enough to send His Son, Jesus Christ, to die for me. I thank God for that grace. And I know you do too. And we are just so grateful. So grateful for every opportunity we get to go out and talk about the Savior, talk about Jesus, talk about what He's done in our lives. And just so happy that we've got freedom to do that. I mean, we don't take that for granted. All the sacrifices that have been made, those have gone before us, not only in our military, but those in our faith who have sacrificed in order for us to be able to gather today to worship. I don't take it for granted, and I hope you don't either. But we want to give you guys an opportunity here to, I guess, take a little bit of Third Row Boys home with you, and a whole lot cheaper than taking John home with you. You guys probably should go get your food first before he gets up there. He'll eat you at a house and home. But
John got worried. He only saw one bucket of fried chicken.
That's right. Jesus is going to have to come up and then turn that one bucket into 5 or 6. No, but we believe in the power of recorded gospel music to take home and not only to play with in your car and play during your day and just be able to sing to. And I love it. I sing to it all day long. I drive my people crazy that I work with, and that's okay. I don't really care. I want them to hear what I'm listening to. I want to hear the music and the songs and the words in these songs. I don't listen to our songs. That's kind of strange. I listen to Southern Gospel, other groups. That'd be a little weird. No, but we believe in the power of recorded product to be able to put in your hands, and we don't want to get in the way. Every CD we've got back there is $10. We've got 3 group CDs. In fact, if I'll just cut to the chase, if you want to get all 3 CDs, it's $20. That's some pretty bad math, and you guys are able to take advantage.
That's the Rush County special right there.
That's the Rush
Best deal in Southern Gospel.
Only this morning, Blue Plate special. No, but be able to take some of that music home with you, and we've actually got some T-shirts back there too, and I've got a T-shirt just for John. This is nice.
No, I don't think so.
A wee bit small. Oh, but muscle shirt, how's that? That work? Yeah, not so much. Fit on one arm. But we have a T-shirt back there that just speaks about a song, and we're getting ready to sing here next. A song that's been such a treat for us that Sean and Tanessa wrote, and able to be in the top 40 of the singing news charts, and for 3 old boys from Indiana, that's kind of cool. I was telling Cody this morning, just we didn't see it coming. We just thought, wow, we want to take advantage of the opportunity to get our music out to people and encourage people, and don't want anything to be in the way of that. But we want to absolutely not get in the way of what Jesus Christ is doing and be able to speak into your lives. And this song, it represents on this T-shirt as grace, love, and mercy. That's who Jesus is. It's such a simple lyric, but such a gripping story to be able to understand exactly what Jesus does really mean to us. It's His grace and His love and His mercy. You make Sean welcome as he comes and sings this song. Let it bless you. Grace, love, mercy, that's who Jesus is. Grace, love, mercy, that's what Jesus gives. Grace, love, mercy, made a and much agony. I don't deserve one blessing that I have, but praise God through Calvary I went to riches from rags. I came here with nothing but leave with everything. I met the Master, yes I met the King. He asked me for nothing, and nothing did I have, but I went to riches from rags. How many of you can raise your hand and tell me the day Jesus Christ came into your life? Sweetest day ever. You listen. At an old-fashioned altar, well, I knelt down to pray. I prayed, Lord, please forgive me and save me this day. Guess what? And then right in the midst of that prayer, I heard him say, he said, my child, you're forgiven. Now come and walk in this way. I came here with nothing but leave with everything. I met the Master, yes I met the King. He asked me for nothing, and nothing did I have, but I went to riches from rags. Oh, he asked me for nothing, and nothing did I have. Oh, but I went to riches from rags. Oh, I went to riches from
Aren't you thankful this morning that He took these old filthy rags, that's all we are, and turned us into something? Not that we're prideful of what God has done, but I'm thankful for what God has done, and I want to tell the world about it. I don't know about you, but where would we be but lost if it was not for Jesus' grace? You may notice the theme, we love singing about God's grace. And we love singing about how He took nothing and turned it into something special. Something beautiful. We are beautiful in His sight. You are beautiful in His sight because you're dedicated your heart to the Lord to serve Him and to give Him all your all. Praise the Lord. This world is hurting, folks. There's so much craziness going on. Brandon alluded to it earlier, where sometimes the frustrations of flipping through some social media, sometimes you just get hurt or aggravated or sad or just disgusted with it all. But I am here to tell you today, you do not have to fear all of the turmoil that's going on in the world, because we have a promise that one of these days we're going to make heaven our home. There's an old song that says, this world is not my home, I'm just passing through. And that is something I hold on to, because it's crazy, it's gone nuts. I think my father and our forefathers before us probably thought, wow, things are getting crazy. I'm sure we could sit here and hand these microphones to some of these more mature saints, and they can tell you the stuff that they saw when they were younger and thought, wow, the Lord is coming. It's any day now this could happen. So it just seems to be getting more nuts and nuts every year as it goes on. More crazy and more frightening and more scary. But I am not going to be afraid, and I'm going to hold on to the promise that one of these days I'm going to make heaven my home. This next song that John's going to sing for you is titled Unafraid. And it is a message that tells you, through it all the craziness that goes on, I do not have to fear. I don't want to be afraid. God, help me not to fail you. Help me to put you first so that I don't fail the Lord. with fear and trembling, I go before the Lord.
There have been days when I let fear have its way. There have been nights when worry kept me awake. I've got to learn to simply pray and let go of all the things in life that I can't control. What I'm most scared of is failing to love you. I don't ever want to disappoint you. I don't ever want to let you down. But I want to be afraid I'll fail to live the life that makes you proud. I don't want to live a day without you, thinking I was worth the price you paid. But I want to have a heart that's faithful, so that I can live a life that's unafraid. So honor every moment that I get, and help me to live my life without one regret, knowing I've poured out all I had for the lost, in fear and trembling at the foot of the cross. What I'm most scared of is loving you. I don't ever want to disappoint you. I don't ever want to let you down. But I want to be afraid I'll fail to live a life that makes you proud. I don't want to live a day without you, thinking I was worth the price you paid. But I want to have a heart that's faithful, so that I can live a life that's unafraid. You already know the ways I'm broken. You already know what I will say. I don't want to leave one word unspoken. Spoken, but need to hear me say. I don't ever want to disappoint you, Lord. I don't ever want to let you down. But I want to be afraid I'll fail to live a life that makes you proud. I don't want to live a day without you, thinking I was worth the price you paid. But I want to have a heart that's faithful, so that I can live a life that's unafraid. Unafraid. Thank you, Jesus, for a life we can live unafraid.
Thank you, Lord.
I wasn't there in Bethlehem that morn, when a little baby boy came and changed the world. I wasn't there like Peter, James, and John, to see the water that he walked on, or the mighty waves that he calmed. I wasn't there when they
I long for the day, Pastor, when I can run those streets of gold, know that I've made it home, see my Savior face to face, and know that I am finally there. I can say I'll be there one of these days. Thank you, Jesus.
Y'all enjoyed the third row voice this morning? These guys are musicians. I'm gonna, Chuck, you gonna get on the piano, and Randy, you slap on that bass. You guys have been sitting for a little while. Can you get in your phone books? Listen to me. In your hymn books. Who does phone books anymore? All right, let's sing a little toe tapping tune. It simply says, "There's power in the blood." Can we do that just Miss Boyd right before Brother Rick comes to preach this morning? There's power in the blood. Let me see where it might be. Goodness. How about 225? Let's stand and sing that one this morning. Amen? Thank you, sir. 225. Give it right there. All right.
Would be free from the burden of sin? Oh, there's power in the blood. Oh, power in the blood. Would you only from victory win? There's wonderful power in the blood.
ministering to our heart. It is a joy to have Brother Rick with us this morning, all the way from the great city of Newcastle, Indiana. So glad that Brother Rick has come to be with us, not only last week, but also this week as well, to celebrate this great homecoming. And we're glad that Brother Rick and his wife is here with us this morning. And you'll be absolutely mesmerized, I know, by his ability to convey the Word of God. And we're thankful for Brother Rick and all of the years that he has served. He is, I know when I first got to meet Brother Rick and talk with him, that he used to work with some of my folks, my